moving on to the review of the show Beef.
Yeah.
On Netflix.
Brand new.
Yeah, it is actually.
New. This is
shit.
Yeah, starring Stephen Yeun and Ali Wong. Has any of you seen Ali Wong stand up, by the way?
I saw her live. Yes.
I've seen a stand up of her.
The one where she's
Always
pregnant.
pregnant. Always pregnant. I feel like she's done 3 and 2 of them she's pregnant.
When I saw her live, she wasn't pregnant. She was actually opening up for Chappelle and...
That was because live.
I know, Chris Rock.
Yeah, but the other ones would have been live too.
Yeah, we were watching for a screen. This was like at O2.
Oh,
Okay,
fair.
nah, she's quite
She
funny.
killed it. Yeah,
No,
she was
she's
talking
good.
about she's talking about why Mills like young dick, and I was like, ma'am, let me make my way down there. It's a wrap. But anyway,
Nah, she is funny.
yeah, her
was
funniness
very-
gives her a little bit of like.
I was very surprised. I don't want to jump straight into the reviews of the show, but I was very surprised how well of an actor she was. Like, I know she has to stand up, and I was thought, you know, some people are comedians and not the greatest of actors. They're just there for the comedy.
This there for the comic relief.
She was
Easing it
really
as well,
good.
innit? Yeah.
She had range.
She did.
She had some good range.
This one's directed by Lee Sung. I hope I said it right. I feel like Lee Sung Jin. Ooh, that sounded
If you
alright.
say it quick, it's
Lee Sung Jin. Lee Sung Jin.
You say if it is quick, it sounds Lee Sung-jin.
Lee Sung Jin.
Ali Wong.
Yeah, Lee Sung Jin.
Can't get it
And
wrong.
he also did Dave.
I wanted to talk about. You know what? It makes sense.
Dave,
It makes sense.
And there's a common.
You watched Dave, right? I knew you watched Dave. It's a sitcom with Lil Dicky.
You spoke about it time ago.
Yeah, but the new season just come out.
So Disney
season
Plus,
3.
if you want to check it out.
Like
It's
Dave
good
is
shit.
sick.
You'll probably like
Dave
it.
is sick. And if you've seen Dave, you kind of get this.
Yeah.
And now
So he wrote Dave, didn't he? He wrote Dave, didn't it? Yeah.
But
So
because one of the robbers,
Yeah.
is the manager.
Yeah.
Have you seen his
Funny.
stand up?
No.
He's got a stand up on Netflix. I can't remember his name, but he's got a stand up.
Yeah.
You know, one of the robbers.
Ginger.
You know, the ginger.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a stand
Sorry
up. But
to
he's the
identify
manager
like
of
that.
Dave in Dave.
Oh,
You hear me?
okay, cool. Who first saw this one? Who chose this one? Was it me?
Yeah, you chose this, but
Yeah,
pretty much when you said it, I was watching it.
Yeah, I chose it because you had said something about
I
it.
was waiting for my name to get brought up.
Yeah. You was
That's
like,
my
has anyone-
recommendation.
You was like, has anyone seen Beef? And I was like, I've seen it on Netflix, but I ain't watched it. And then I remember I was at work, I slapped the first episode on, and I was like, all right, like okay, cool, like we can move in, we can move into this
Yeah,
one.
it's not a long show as well. 10 episodes.
Yeah, and it was like half an
Yeah,
hour
yeah,
as well,
yeah.
which is cool, man. I
And
like
you know
that,
what?
man.
It weirdly did.
That
it
was
felt-
like Swarm.
Yeah. But it felt longer than half an hour, but not too long.
Yeah.
It was like, right, you lot got a lot in half an hour done.
Yeah,
Good writing. That's good writing.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
writing,
100%.
yeah.
And that's what we should start with on this. This was very well written.
Very well written.
very
Very
well
well written, very well directed
Yeah.
as well. It was the journey you went on was done.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, wait. Let's get into the synopsis before we...
All right, cool. How are we reading this synopsis?
Asian. Cancelled one
Well,
time.
as he's
Wow. You done said 2 trigger words. Okay.
yeah.
Getting cancelled.
You got one
time.
trigger word and you out. Yeah.
I don't put me. What? I said I'm not. Hey, I said
You got one more. You like got 20 minutes and one more word, boy.
Boy.
You're just gonna see at the end. My character's boop. This is an empty. This is an empty seat. This is an empty seat. AI come like capture a new person on the seat.
Gotta swap Lewis with Craig.
Some HD sauce.
All right, synopsis. Do it. Who's taking the synopsis?
Well, since Craig offered
Yeah,
to do
I
it
would
in
say
the Asian
Craig.
accent.
I'd say Craig, but don't do it as an Asian accent.
You must
do
be
it
mad if you don't do that.
do it like you got beef with someone.
Oh, that makes
Do
sense.
it like you've just run up on someone. Yeah, you've run up on them. Like you've been running up on them.
Like, pussy, yo.
Yeah, and you've run up on them. You got them now. Yeah, they're in front of you.
All one line.
Yeah. I ran up on them now.
You didn't make your macros today.
Oh yeah, you're angry.
Didn't make your macros today. How? Oh my dear. Say it,
So
Michelle.
that'll piss him off. Yeah.
I don't know how I want to read that like I've got beef. Alright, fuck it, try a thing. Hey yo!
Wow. I mean, you can read it like it was beef, like you're telling someone about beef like you just had.
You just saw it on the.
Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
Does it?
Yeah, could
Like
I be
you're
like,
telling
yo?
them amped. Yeah, you're telling them.
Alright, cool.
Make the face as well. Do face.
I'm too smiley. Even when I'm angry, I
Like,
look
you
like,
just
I look like
had
an angry
beef.
kid.
Yeah, you just had beef. You're angry now and you're telling the story.
Fam, you will not guess what just happened. Brother, two people let a road rage incident burrow into their minds and slowly consume their every thought and action.
You got punched.
What kind of beef? You got beaten up.
Yeah,
What kind of beef you had, man? What kind of beef you had, man? What are you telling man about beef?
It was hard to make it my beef when I say two people.
Man has to go back it now.
That's why he got shot first in the Western.
That's a conversation where man have to go back it now.
Yeah.
It's like what?
No, fuck this show, man. Lock it up.
now we gotta go save your dignity.
Go get your pride back.
I couldn't make it my beef when I'm saying two people got into blah blah blah.
It was 2-on-1.
It had nothing to do with me. I had to
You
read the
could
synopsis.
have it from an eyewitness point of view.
I had to read what was there.
I don't know.
That's all that.
It wasn't good.
All right, man. I just
No, fuck you lot.
Nah, make it.
No, run this. Don't watch it. Show's over.
I was saying, man. We got a snitch. We got someone that caught back in beef. I don't know what's going on.
Crazy.
That's why I don't like you, man. This is why I don't come
It's
here.
been
No
50 episodes.
I didn't get fired. I fired y'all.
Alright, but essentially it's about two people that basically get into a confrontation in the car park. The guy's reversing out.
Woman cuts him up
Yeah, she ends up honking her horn, and then
and
from
sticks her finger. That was where it was. It wasn't on and on. It was there.
She flicked him the
No,
bird,
it
man.
wasn't even it was that.
Yeah, that was it.
Timed it.
Yeah,
and from there it just goes on a
Escalate.
roller coaster of pettiness.
Yeah.
This is like pettiness 101.
Yeah, and I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
This escalates into
a
All
mess.
types.
it's
An
very
absolute
unpredictable
mazza.
as well.
Yeah.
You know where it's going, but you don't know where it's going.
I didn't know where it was going.
Well, I felt like I knew where it was going, but it took a complete different road there.
Yeah, I knew where I
see what you did
assumed.
there.
I knew
That means
where
you
I
didn't know where it was going.
Yeah,
you knew where it was going, but it took a different. Didn't go where you
I
were
knew where I
going.
was going, and it took a different road there.
So it weren't going.
Different
where
road to there.
But he got to the same destination.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, did it? No.
Well, then if you say no, then I'm right. What I'm saying.
Well, give me a chance. God damn.
Yo, these yardies, bro.
Let me give me a backpedal a little piece and you hear me? Find my man.
Yeah,
You hear me?
let me try and find out.
Reverse out.
Find a way to be right. Give me a chance.
Shit.
Hold on, let me think.
Let me find a way.
Can I think? Backs against the wall.
Shit, man. Let me get a chance to be right. God damn.
Damn.
Oh, explain why
You know when you're like, okay, that's right, but let me come back a bit. Let me try
I'm
this.
gonna find it. Let me get it. You know, like when you're playing Fight Night, you're trying to line it up. It's like, shit, let me line
You just
up.
been knocked out.
Yeah, it's
Alright,
like,
cool.
shit, hold on,
I've got
wait.
my 8 count. I'm back up.
Wait. It's like essentially, because I don't know how I'm gonna say it without spoiling it. You hear me? But I essentially knew.
Okay.
It would get to a. It
Are
would get to
you
that-
trying to say you knew it was gonna get from point A to point C, but the B part of it?
Yeah, I didn't
switched.
know the route it was going to
Right,
take. It
okay,
took a
cool.
complete
There you-
different.
you see
but
what I'm saying? We're not
I knew
spoiling
how
it.
it would end up.
Yeah.
Well, had an idea of how it would end up.
Are you talking about like the last scene?
Yeah, literally, I had an idea of.
Because we've seen that
Yeah,
happen
me.
before, but
Yeah.
we haven't seen
That's what I'm
the
saying.
in-between.
Now, did I think the last scene there may have been more with that? Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that was essentially what I thought may have. Been, but I didn't. The route that they took there,
Yeah.
You get me?
Whoa.
I mean, halfway through the route, I didn't think that was ever gonna happen. You know what I mean? So that's what I was trying to. Yeah,
Well done, man. Well done. You got it. You got it.
You got it in the end.
You got it.
But yeah. So let's talk about some of the actors in this. We said Ali Wong. Have you ever seen her in anything before?
No, I know she did.
stand-up.
I seen that she did a few things, but I haven't seen.
Yeah, I haven't.
Not
seen
her headline and something.
No
Nah.
way.
It's been like
no
little
way.
minor, little
Yeah,
like
yeah,
pieces
little-
here and there,
just about-
passing
just-
cameos. Yeah,
Yeah, she
Literally
comes
just-
fast out of the gates with this, boy.
yeah.
Well, yeah, she's definitely gonna have work there for her.
Well, she might be in Shang-Chi too. You never know, bro. Like, you know what I'm
Why is she
saying?
gonna be in Shang-Chi?
Yeah, I was
Come
going to
on.
say this.
Why
I've
she
been
gonna
saying to her, what do you
It
think
makes
words? I'm keep quiet.
exactly that because you know,
She's Shang-Chi.
yeah.
So all right, let's
Is she even Chinese?
I'm not sure.
So question is, this is an Asian comedy drama, right?
100%.
Yeah.
But it's not like it's
dark
not
comedy, I
Asian
think
based.
it's
It's not like it's like an Asian culture sort of thing. This could be anyone. It's
Nah,
just
because
like
they speak of the culture,
Yeah.
but they don't throw it in your face like
and this is like
the-
one of
what
them
they
But
dress
scenarios
they
and
didn't
where-
even really go into the culture much, to be honest, from what I remember. Like, even they had them Christian. Not to say Asian people aren't Christian.
Yeah.
But like,
I feel like they did and they didn't. I feel like they made it a point to touch upon like where they were from and traditional stuff. The parents spoke.
But there was a lot of like, how the East had a Western like terminology and thinking.
Yeah, because he even said a line where it's like, you're proof that Western therapy doesn't work on Eastern minds and stuff like that. He was getting into his deep bag at points. Yeah. But I say that to say, like, it still could have been anyone playing.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But you notice, like, the cast was all Asian, pretty much, like 95%.
I thought it was sick to do that.
You hear me? Yeah,
we do it.
Yeah,
When we get a black
100%.
role film, we black it up.
And I'm highlighting it because I don't feel like I've seen. Well, there was something called something boat. Was it Fresh Off the Boat? Yeah. That was more comedy and comedy.
I think they're doing something else in Disney Plus,
Oh, is it?
Show Yo.
Yeah, I've seen it. That's like a kung fu thing.
We just got to walk past that.
The guy with Shang-Chi.
That's with everyone from everywhere, with everyone and all.
No, Asians.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I'll never.
Wait.
Sorry, I was talking over too much talk. My bad.
I feel like we're busting two different jokes. They almost funny.
What did you miss over here?
I know,
That's a bit of an odd joke.
Shit.
Oh shit!
Boy! Hold on.
You
my Carol, wait 1 second.
Yeah?
Oh shit.
You look good there. Alright, well, let's talk about this one. Obviously,
wow, boy. I respect it though.
Obviously, we had a man like Glenn, because when a character plays a character for me, like they stick with that character. So
it took me a hot minute to clock it was Glenn.
Serious?
Yeah. Like I look at him like I know him from somewhere.
He was actually one of my drawing factors. When I saw him, I was like, okay, I haven't seen Glenn in a hot minute.
You know what?
Let me check this one out.
I thought originally. So have you guys seen Saw 2?
Yeah.
Sorry, not Saw 2. Saw 1 with Danny Glover's partner, the Asian brother.
Yeah.
I thought it was him at first.
Okay.
And I was looking like, nah, it's not him. He looks younger.
Who's he? Because I can't.
I know he's in like X-Men, like Last Stand or something. I don't know if he's got anything major. But I look at him thinking, I swear it's him, but he looks so much younger. And then I clocked it was Glenn.
You man good over there. Yeah, I know. It's like, I want to know what was
I need to watch.
Yeah, I need to watch it back. Yeah. But you don't care to repeat, share the joke?
Do you know what it is? If I say it, it's not going to be funny. Like, but it
you have to catch it in real time.
Isn't it? I hear
wow.
that.
We can fake laugh.
No. The realest review show.
Well, basically what it is, I was trying to...
See, I got you like that. That's how you get the views.
Oh, man.
That's how you do it. You got six against it.
Oh, shit. I was trying to say everything, everywhere, all at once, but I was fumbling. So I ended up saying everything, everywhere, all you can eat. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that is funny. But yeah, it would be funny.
But it's the pace he was saying it, which was killed, bro.
I mean, I thought that slightly raises.
Yeah, it was. Not slightly, it was a bit mad.
Why? You can say all you can eat be anywhere, man.
Yeah,
right? I don't really see it.
I've never seen an all-you-can-eat West Indian.
Oh,
that's
I wish.
No,
come on.
I didn't say
it's
West
not
Indian.
everywhere, then, is it?
It's
No, I think he meant like it doesn't apply to one specific culture, like you know.
But we
else.
also know.
Yeah, I mean,
But fair enough.
Well. Glenn.
Yeah,
Stephen Young. Yeah. What, you didn't realise it was Glenn?
not for like halfway through the first episode. I was looking at him like, I know this guy from somewhere.
But do you fuck with Walking Dead like that?
I'm only watching it now. I'm on like season 7.
Boo.
I haven't seen Glenn die. I know Glenn dies, by the way.
Oh, so you're
oh, wow.
Wow.
You're even in the
So you
have you met, what's his name yet?
Negan.
Oh,
my
wow.
God. So you ain't even in there.
He's coming.
You ain't watched Walking Dead yet?
The better season.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair.
8, 9, 10.
Yeah, agreed.
It's funny.
To be fair, though, to be fair, for me, the best part of The Walking Dead doesn't come until after Negan.
Okay.
See,
I stopped at like.
You stopped roundabout where Carl died.
No,
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
oh,
Anyway, beef, because I don't even know what we're doing on Walking Dead.
we've got beef now. We got beef now.
No, man, Carl, man.
You know black card.
Yeah, but we might as well get high.
You know Carl, right?
Peckham.
You know Carl from
Peckham. You know from Peckham. Carl.
Carl, man, from
Will's cousin, you know, Ashley's
you know
older
Carl,
brother.
right?
Like, man snitched on them. Like, because
and then there was the Western. You know Carl.
Hillary's little brother.
I'll tell you what,
Day after day.
Time after time.
Oh,
No, all right.
Go to the junkyard bit.
With the woman.
Seen a woman in the
Oh,
junkyard. I
okay.
stopped there. I said, this is long.
you already said it. As in Carl the Son.
No,
It's not Carl the Son. If that helps, it's not Carl
it's
the
not
Son.
Carl the Son. Because you ain't even got there yet. You ain't even got there yet. So you ain't even met. You ain't met a whole heap of
You ain't
new
even met Kyle.
players.
Kyle.
Exactly.
You ain't even met Kyle.
Kyle.
I think it's a Carl.
He did. That's a Kyle.
Kyle and Kyle.
Kyle.
And you got Kyle.
Is that what Burner Boy says? Kyle.
When you see Kyle, you know he died.
Yeah,
That's it,
yeah.
man.
You
Don't
said
worry.
Carl, man. You know.
But you know Danny has got a part in front of the boats.
Who
Oh,
the
is it?
fuck is Danny?
As in Stephen.
Danny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
I thought he was still in
my
The Walking Dead. Who the hell is that?
Who's in Thunderbolts?
We don't know yet. He's just got the part. He said, look, they offered me this part. And he goes, as soon as I read it, I was like, I'm in.
Do you reckon it's because of this or Invincible?
Wait.
Nah, because this was announced way before this drop.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
on. Wait. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Danny's Invincible, isn't it?
It's Danny Stephen Young. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
It's empty, by the way, but
Keep
Nah,
a
just
look.
put your big old head in the camera for that.
Yeah.
But
Right, so back to man like Danny.
yeah, no, I didn't realize it was him. I mean, I don't care anymore.
Oh, no.
Y'all just ruined everything for me.
Nah,
I'll tell you, but yeah.
but honestly,
Yeah.
in terms of Carl,
Don't worry about that. We're here for the. We're here for Walking Dead.
Forget.
Not here for Walking Dead. I'll watch it. Don't worry.
Beef.
Back to beef. Back to
yeah,
beef.
beef. All right,
Beef.
cool. Yeah, so Stephen Yeun, I really enjoyed his character as well because he was so different to. Because you know when you see someone in something, they're always related to, in that, and he was a complete different character.
Yeah, he played.
that was he was a complete. Even the way he walked, the way he talked, his mannerisms, everything. He was a completely different person.
Yeah.
Which is good acting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Which is good acting. He
This was the perfect comedy drama in terms of it had like
Everything.
enough humor and enough dramatic
drama.
scenes for it to balance out, and it was like, and I felt like you got all of that from it.
Yeah.
You hear me? There was like, I think it was like episode 2 or 3 when he's in the church. It was like, yo, that was a moshi. You hear me? It was like, I thought it done well as well at making it into a metaphor. Like I felt like this whole show was like a metaphor.
Yeah, well,
Like just for
stop
like
being petty. That's what it is. Like
not
petty,
even just that.
petty can take you somewhere you don't really want it to
Consequences
go.
of your actions or something.
That people not knowing people's real
yeah,
scenarios.
Yeah.
How your shit could just bring in the people,
Yeah,
random
yeah.
bystanders into
How
your
alike
shit.
you could be with someone that you
Yeah,
hadn't cut. There was like so much like messages and subliminal
Yeah.
metaphors and that, which I thought like it wasn't bait to see, but it was bait to see.
Yeah.
Like you could see it,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like in your
There
face.
wasn't
It was
force
like, okay,
feeding
I
it.
see what you
Yeah.
did there. Okay, I see what you did there.
Yeah, a lot of messages.
Yeah. No, I really enjoyed this.
No, I
if I'm
fucking
honest,
love
if we
this
get
show.
if we get
I
to the
thought it
shit,
was-
fucking loved it.
I loved it.
Okay, it's different. What did you love about it?
All of it. Everything you just said.
No, but I thought it was good.
No,
I liked
so-
it. Fucking loved it. It's
No,
like,
no,
yo,
I like the whole fact, like you said, it's a comedy. I felt like maybe the first third of the season was quite comedic. And then it starts to get a bit dark when it escalates. Like it goes, like you said, it goes through all the ranges. Not just comedy, jokes. It goes through all of it.
yeah.
And I thought it was great.
I watched this. Like I said, I watched this one after the other, all 10 episodes at night, and I didn't stop doing it.
Oh, there was
Like,
not one episode where I was like,
There's no filler.
I was
Nah,
never,
it
I
didn't
was
miss.
never
just
bored.
slap,
It didn't
I
miss.
was never bored.
It didn't miss.
Not once.
Yeah,
Bro, the Mortal Kombat scene, I did not see that coming.
Yo, differently.
What's that,
Differently.
the end?
Episode 9.
Oh, that's why, yeah.
Episode
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
Episode 9.
In the house,
Come on.
What?
get into the safe space.
Safe in the.
Oh,
That was
okay.
wild.
That threw me off.
I'm not gonna lie. The last episode, I was worried it was gonna end shit how it was going, and I remember just thinking like, oh well, it's dead. And then how it ended, I was kind of like,
The
you
last,
know what?
It's
good.
the last episode on how it started.
Yeah, I felt like it was going, and I was kind of just like, oh, it's a bit.
Did you not get everything everywhere all at once from the beginning?
Yeah,
of episode 10?
yeah.
I thought that was quite sick. I thought that was quite sick. Did you not also notice, or was it just me, that every episode, the way episode ended, it was almost like they jumped a little bit for the next episode, but somehow willed it back. So it never always automatically started from where it ended.
I don't know.
I don't think I know.
No? Like, there was a couple episodes where it would like... Well, there was one that was baiting. It started off like 8 months later. Yeah,
But that was...
Oh, yes. With the duvet.
Yeah.
They never explained that. That was just done and done.
But I felt like a lot of episodes were a bit like that. It just wasn't as far-fetched as that. But it didn't necessarily continue. But it kind of looped back round where it was like, okay, cool, I see what happened there. Because there were some things that was kind of unanswered.
Yeah,
that
was like that one. Beginning of episode 8. Yeah. That was eerie.
Yeah,
that was just weird and eerie, and they just left it. It was like, oh yeah, the reason why. I mean, they kind of came back.
Yeah,
to
they
it.
touched on it.
But but it wasn't like.
Now this
where. Yeah,
that was wild.
It's hard to talk about without saying it.
That was
wild. That was just
very.
Even the face.
With the
that was some like Wizard of Oz shit, man. I was like, whoa, where we going with this?
Yeah, it was random. It was random. But that is also what I liked about it. This was it was quite offbeat at the same time.
Yeah.
Hold on, was that bit more random than the bit when she's alone with a certain device? I don't know. That was a little bit gangster. I'm sorry to say that, but that was a little. I was like, okay.
No,
I feel like episode 3 or 4 maybe.
With a certain device.
Yeah.
When she found when she realized the code for the safe.
In episode 1.
Nah, man.
It can't be episode 1.
That is because she opens the door with set device to Danny.
No, but that's what we're talking about. Doesn't happen in episode 1.
No.
Does it?
No, I don't think it was episode. It's either 2 or 3, man. Has to be.
It can't be 1.
But that shit was fly.
What I remember in said device, she's doing the thing. The door knocks as it stops her from doing it, and then that's when Danny pops up. But I remember that in episode 1.
Me can't remember.
No, Danny doesn't pop up in that house at episode 1.
No, he does. I promise you he does. That's how does episode 1 end?
Finding out the addresses.
No.
It can't be episode 1.
I promise you it is. Episode 1 is why I got hooked. Because how he leaves the yard.
I mean, right now it's
how he leaves the yard. He leaves the yard.
Hold on, was that?
I promise you, it's.
How are you gonna find out how episode?
I can tell you.
What you saying?
I'm right here.
Oh, you really doing? Nah, bro. You
I
doing
promise,
a lot,
like
bro.
Rags.
That is
Rags. Rags.
All
of that.
What we doing? Like,
Nah, but that's Love Is Blind, though. You get me? That wasn't.
I mean,
that wasn't the wild shit that certain man would
Episode
do.
1 ends with Danny.
bro, you wilding.
Ducking out the yard.
I just wanted to find out.
I know. But I was gonna say,
man.
like, I believe you. I don't remember episode 1. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but the thing that unless it happens again, I remember it happened in episode 1. Danny's like, oh yeah, your something's broken up. You need to get it checked. And she's like, okay, let me in. And then he does his thing. And
I thought he did that in 2 though.
No, that's episode 1. That's what hooked me. Because I watched episode 1 kind of half-hearted, and then when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's jokes, and I pulled it up.
All right, well, let's move on from there. No one can't remember.
What do you mean? I can't remember it. Y'all can't remember. You gotta say it right. Nobody can.
You right.
We all lost.
I don't remember that shit. Yeah,
we all lost together.
I don't really give a shit. But what I wanted to say,
you right.
I wanted to say that, but that was just way too much like airiness for just to say he was right. I kind of he was way too confident. But I wanted to say confused. Quickly because time's moving. What did you not think of the cousin?
Isaac.
Funny.
What about him?
Funny.
What did you think of him? What did you think of his character?
Hilarious.
I think the actor played him well. He's a bit annoying.
Yeah, he was weird as well.
He's annoying and weird, but the actor played it like I'm assuming how he's meant to play it. Like
at start I felt like he was foreman, but then
he was very
Is he a comedian?
I don't know. I feel like he had an identity complex.
Seen him in something else.
Yeah.
But he was funny.
So have you not heard the madness with him?
No.
All right. So basically, this thing is getting some bad attention, basically, because obviously the show is big, and you know Wagwan when the show gets big, they start clawing out what they need to claw out. So basically, a podcast has come out with Matt because his name's David Chow.
Yeah.
A podcast has come out in 2014.
Oh no!
Where it's so mad. I want to play it. Yeah, man. It's on my phone somewhere, but I don't know how to play it. It's kind of mad. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
right. Don't tell us what it's played.
It's a bit mad.
That's crazy. 2014,
exactly what Dan said. Like, he seemed like he was foreman, told him, "Oh yeah, put the thing in my name and we'll do this again." And then it does this kind of this, like, he's ready to kill man and thing.
Yeah, but I feel like Danny kind of listen. With all due respect, the way Danny dealt with his younger brother, I was like, where?
No, I like the fact that even though Danny's the main protagonist, he was still a bit shitty.
Yeah, he was.
He's very shitty.
He was.
Very shitty.
And that was what was interesting about the show as well.
I liked
it's
that.
like where it kind of took you with the characters and what they was really like.
Yeah, because
and it was
when you
like
watch a thing, you're always for the main character. But then when you watch it, you're like, oh, he's a bit of a little asshole.
Yeah.
Can we talk about George? What do we think of George?
One sec, hold on, wait. I got
Oh,
it.
you got it, yeah? Sorry.
I think I got it.
Husband.
And she just holds it there.
Oh, hold on, wait.
Well, isn't that how all parties start?
Oh, wow. You're not going to want to relate to this.
Yeah, I just saw
take her
something.
hand and I put it on my dick.
Whoa,
And she
okay.
just holds it there. And it's just like, she's just like holding it.
Like limp?
No, she's holding it, but she's just like,
She's holding it on her own.
yeah.
Okay.
And I
Is that
go,
a
you like
massage
that?
parlor?
She's
And
like,
he's talking
yeah, it's
about
all right.
masseuse.
Like, she's not like, yeah, I love it. She's like, it's okay. And I was like, can you help me out a little bit? And so she does it.
Okay, this is a little hot.
But it's horrible. It's like this. She's not doing it,
She's still in denial.
She's in denial. So I go, can I help you? And she's like, all right. So then I put my hand over her hand, and I put my other hand, and I go, so now I'm holding her hand around my dick, and I start jerking my dick off. And she's like, and one of her strands of her hair goes down, and I'm like, and I go, this is how I like it. And she's like, oh. And I was like, spit on it. And she's like, no, I don't want to do that. And I was like, no, spit on my dick. And she's like, no. She's like, this is crazy, And it's like, she's definitely like not into it, but she's not stopping it either.
Because
she doesn't know yet. She doesn't know yet.
Yeah.
She doesn't know
Because
yet.
in her head, I think she's thinking, I'm gonna get a good tip.
Oh well, I'll tell you what happened with that. So then I say spit on it, and she won't spit on it, and then I was like, kiss it, and she's like, no, there's all the oil. There's
What's wrong with you?
there's like
You're asking for too much.
He has a problem.
this is the difference between asking. So I go kiss it a little. She's like, no, all the massage oil's on it. I take the back of her head and I push it down on my dick, and she doesn't do it. And then I go, open your mouth, and she does it, and then I start face fucking her.
You raped.
Well,
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. When it started, I was kind of like, this sound like a man them holidays kind of backstory. And then when it went to that, I was like, oh, shit.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Sorry, just to recap. At the start, did he say she grabbed his thing or he put her hand there? She grabbed it first, isn't it?
No, it sounded like he asked her
Yeah,
to, and she reluctantly did it. And then
yeah.
it just snowballed into...
And from the end of that, you could see it must have been it sounded like a super awkward situation for her.
Well, fuck him. Let's go to George now. So the husband, George...
That's wild. That while he done it, and 2 weeks telling people he done it.
Bro,
Take that to
so
the
casually.
fucking grave.
2014.
So casually. So
I feel like that
casually.
would have never been a time. Do you know that obviously times have changed and everything's a lot
Yeah.
more sensitive. There was never a time that was cool.
2014 is way too late. If there was a podcast, it was too late, bro.
There was never a time.
When we got to podcast time, it was way too late to
There
be.
was never a time it was
doing
cool to say I face fucked this girl who didn't want to
Yo,
do it.
so yeah, right now.
And the girl who's there's like, oh, it sounds so hot. Like she's enabling the things, and he's
She
getting
did, in her
gassed up.
defense, she said it before it got to like.
Well, and the
the
last thing
extremists.
was like, yo, that was rape.
That was rape.
Yeah, the first part was like she was holding my thing and I was jerking. Then it was like.
So in her world, that's
Bit
okay.
sus.
Yes,
Bit sus.
mad.
But then when it's like she didn't want to do it, and I said, "Come over here."
Boy. Well, guess what? We would definitely snitch if we saw
like,
such
yank out
behavior.
Yeah.
his mic.
That's mad.
Yo, them man there,
Yeah, that's-
wild. So yeah, right now,
fucking hell.
as well as everyone's praising this show,
That's
that's
I
like
feel
a
sorry
little-
for the writer and the director,
Bro, peak,
because
innit?
you've now got something that is probably a passion project for him.
Yeah.
As much as he probably liked doing Dave,
Yeah.
he's doing something where it's showcasing his people,
yeah,
and he's knocked it out the park.
and you got something like this.
And then something out of your control is now overshadowing.
Well,
I
to
thought
be
you were gonna say
honest,
it was
all
that's,
press is good press.
bruv,
shit.
that's
Yeah,
gonna
but
because
even
people are gonna be like, oh, this David Cho guy, this that, and he was in Beef, and they be like, you find yourself on Netflix watching Beef.
True.
Like,
But at the same
I don't
time,
know
like,
if that's the kind of storyline
and I feel
that's
like
gonna
at the
roll
same
people
time,
in.
Yeah.
it's a difference between we heard the story, he used him, and then made beef. Then that would be a bit like, well, why using the guy who does that kind of shit? Whereas he's done this shit. He's filmed the show, he's put it out, and then we found out about his past. It's kind of like, well, what do you want me to do? Like, I already used him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
I
like-
mean,
it's
they
like-
and
what can I do now?
I'm on YouTube and I'm seeing Joe Rogan throwing shit out there of him. David Cho being on well, okay,
Oh, I see a flag and I don't know what to say.
what the hell is this? David Cho on being gay.
Oh,
Joe Rogan experience. So Joe Rogan has no problem having him on the podcast, regardless of what's going on. So
Yeah, I feel like it's
oh,
no
is
heat on
that new? Is he on the podcast new?
10 days ago.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I don't feel like it's no heat on the writer. Like, the
Hold on,
writer
wait,
is
does
just like, I made a
Joe
show.
Rogan don't upload new podcast to YouTube anymore? It's exclusive on Spotify. That might be something. That's re-uploaded.
See who uploaded. Might just be
This is JRE.
So
JRE, who that?
we're not
Rogan
saying.
experience.
So if we're weighing up the two scenarios with Brother Majors in this situation,
What would you rather have on your? What's worse to have on?
Give me
all
Jonathan
day.
all day.
Yeah. I'll back
Like,
it.
we don't condone that
I'll
shit,
back
but
it.
Because you know what it
you
is?
know,
that?
Which one's worse, essentially?
What one's
What's-
with
what's
Majors
the-
or
Majors'
this?
scenario?
I don't even
or
know how to
something
Definitely,
like
that's not. Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Because
nah.
like
It's
there
not
are
it's
no,
not really a
I'm
thing.
not. This might be my third trigger word.
whoa,
I'm not saying you should ever be hitting women, but there may be a scenario where there might be a reason why he done it. There is no fucking
Right
reason
reason,
Yeah,
why
no,
my
that
guy.
was just wild.
There's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
scenario you could be like, oh, but I had to because.
Yeah.
Whereas Jonathan May could be like, bruv, she done. So,
I
yeah,
think
not even
it's
a
gonna be
comparison.
interesting to see how this all plays out.
I don't think nothing's gonna come from this guy.
Yeah.
I reckon it's gonna be touch and go with Jonathan Majors.
I think at most you just ain't gonna see him again, and you never really saw him before. So
Yeah, true.
To be fair, yeah, he's done the thing in the end of this.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason to
But
believe
yeah,
to see
I just
him.
thought
Right,
that was a
George.
bit mad.
What we saying about George, the husband?
He was, a
Blanket.
dope, he was a dope actor as well. He was a dope character.
he was
bro.
good.
Wicked character.
Yeah, he was a good character. I never actually got dope actor from him. Not that he was bad. I just never really thought that about him.
He was alright.
I
Yeah,
thought he
he was
played-
cool.
I thought he played
You know,
that
he
dope.
just and this never. I thought it was quite ditzy at first.
Yeah.
which he was. You hear me? He was
Yeah.
quite ditzy. But like he had a key role after a while.
Yeah.
He was throwing that little curveballs into like one scene, and I was like, oh, well, oh, snap,
Yeah,
bro. You
yeah,
really?
yeah, I think I know what you're talking
I
about.
like when he was texting.
Yeah. And it was like, oh, it was just for the caption. He
Like,
was
oh,
dropping some bars, you know? He was dropping some bars.
Oh,
Oh, babes, I just
George.
liked it for the caption. I was like, oh,
Like
snap.
I really, like
Let me write that one down.
I really want to.
These are the captions. This ouchie. Oh, that caption, baby. Wee.
I really want to go in on how well this was written
Let's
in
do it.
terms of the way they kept linking stories. Like even like, and I keep saying it, and I told you the other day, bro. This psychedelic thing, bro.
Yeah,
It's
just
coming
keeps
up
coming
in
back.
bare shows and bare movies.
But it's making sense.
But that
It's not
made
corny.
sense, innit? Like when you
yeah.
clock it and you know what she done and blah blah.
Yeah.
Like as it was happening, I was like, oh. At first I was like, huh? And I was like, oh yeah. Boom, 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 boom. And it's like, yeah, but this psychedelic thing is like making an appearance in loads of shows right now. But this one actually made the ones I see it in, they tend to make sense. It's just random, and this was random.
Yeah.
Like the way it got there, I was like, okay.
Yeah, like the
Cool.
whole premise of the show
Yeah.
to what the show is.
But the whole show was like that. The whole show was like that. It just kept taking. It was going down the road and take a sharp left.
Yeah.
And it'd be going down that road and take a sharp right. Yeah, man. It's like, yo. And at first it would kind of throw you off, but they done so well with the writing. It just ties in back neatly and perfectly. So yeah, man, I really enjoyed this. I could see what the talk is about. Like, because I can imagine there's a lot of ignorant people that wouldn't necessarily watch this show because the cover doesn't appeal to you.
Yeah.
You hear me? Let's keep it at 100. But I feel like this is like one of those shows where word of mouth has done it justice. And when you go out and check it, you're like, you know what? This actually really is a good show. You hear me?
This
It's
is
well
definitely
written.
one of the
It's
better
different.
Netflix
Series.
series.
Yeah, definitely.
Hands down, in everything they've done is, for me, you got to put up there with their top tier. Like, I've never seen
And it goes
Bridgerton,
back to
but-
what we just always say as well. Like Asians just do cinema and TV a little bit better. Like their angle at looking at like the common story is just different. You hear me? So you kind of get the same take, but the same thing, but a different take on it.
Yeah.
And it's like the angle they come at. Because even like we were talking about with the Mortal Kombat thing, you wouldn't see that in like a comedy drama, an American British comedy drama. Like that would
Apart
be
from,
too left for them. You
Apart
hear
from
me?
what's it?
What?
Chasing Vipers? Something Vipers?
Striker Vipers.
Twin Vipers? What was
Why
it
you say
called?
that?
That's
Oh,
Black
other-
Mirror.
oh, Black Mirror.
That was
Why you say that one?
Striker
Why you highlight that
because
one?
because it was you said Mortal Kombat in it, and it was
You wireless.
that was a wild
I don't know.
they
man.
was
You
fight. They was fighting. I don't know why I
violent,
didn't
you
know.
violent.
You know that when they were fighting.
Yeah.
That one was good.
So
Oh,
you know,
You know.
They were fighting.
Also, do you guys recognize the guy from Umbrella Academy?
that was the
Yeah.
was
The Christian
the
guy.
yeah. The
You know
Christian
the main
guy.
Christian guy from this. He
Who they
was the
who-
brother that died in the Umbrella Academy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
The one
yeah.
that's the spirit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And shit. Oh,
Yeah.
shit, I didn't even clock that.
And this, my man, the guy who wrote this as well is Korean as well, not just Asian.
Oh,
He's-
yeah,
he's-
yeah,
he's
yeah,
from-
yeah,
he's
yeah.
from
I wanted
Korea.
to, I just didn't know if everyone was Korean, so I didn't want to give
I
it.
know George was Japanese. I think Danny's Korean.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
sure Ali's Chinese, or I could just be completely wrong. I don't think Ali's Japanese.
We're a bit of Americans from like Chinese American.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But yeah,
Americans
my
love
man's
us, yeah.
my man's Korean. I noticed that because them Korean they do stuff different.
Bro, the visions is different.
They
bro.
do stuff differently.
You should
bro.
watch Dave. You'll like Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
You should
seen
watch
it.
Dave.
Watch it, yeah.
What's Dave on?
Disney Plus.
Hulu? Oh, is it?
Oh, is
Plus.
it? Is it? I don't even
Well,
know.
it's on FX
Yeah, I was
in
about to say.
America. Obviously over here.
Kevin Hart's
it's just-
behind that as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
one of the he's one of the
Oh, is it?
producers of it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think it's one of the funniest things he's involved in.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, for real.
I'm
It-
gonna
it-
lie,
yeah.
it slaps. Like it proper
Okay.
slaps.
I'll give it a
slaps.
go.
It's a good little idea, concept, and they execute it quite well.
All right.
I like Gator.
Alright, motherfuckers, let's get into it. Is this a watch it or not? Craig.
100%. That's it. Watch it. Like, go watch it. Like,
No.
when this is done,
Yeah.
go watch it.
Do it.
And then come back and watch it
Do
again.
it. Do it now.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it now.
Do it.
Yeah. Again, 100% watching, man. This was good TV. Like, this is one of the best shows Netflix have put out. If I'm gonna go on in terms of
Oh, but when
again
I say I love
writing.
it, it was like a. Oh. But that was one of the best
But I
shows.
don't,
Come round full
I don't
circle.
love everything Netflix does. Netflix is a category. If we're gonna talk
Yeah.
about HBO or Apple, let's go there. You get me? But
Yeah.
Netflix don't be putting out I love shows. You hear me?
All the time.
Yeah, man. Don't be doing that. You hear me? But no, this slaps, man. Go check it out. The talk that you're hearing, it's all kosher, man. It's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah, this is definitely a watch it for me. I really enjoyed this. Like I said, I watched this back to back, all 10 episodes,
Easy.
no break, just bam, 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 bam,
Not
bam.
even toilet.
By
break.
myself.
Nah,
Man,
man.
peeing in the bowl.
Back to back.
Man, what's
You ever go
peeing
like
in the bowl?
That's it, everything. Yeah, so I watched it. I thought this was really good. Everything about this is good, to be honest. I don't have much bad to say about it. Still won't say I love it though.
Yeah, I know.
You're this man. You can't say I love you, man.
Man,
I
what?
love you.
Oh, man. Well, you put me on the spot.
Now,
Do you
what? Now
love
what?
him back?
Can't even say it back. I threw him off. It's like, oh.
How can you say I love you too? It's like, hey, man.
Yeah, we said after the show. We get something to eat.
He's like, you want to help me spend this $100,000?
I gotta come on my yacht.
Oh, I want to say the same thing. I got a yacht with your name on it.
That's the name of the show.
Sipping on the
Like,
bubbly.
yo, was your name on
You
it?
know, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Shout out to Little Junie, man. Shout out to Little Junie.
Oh,
This
yeah,
was
yeah.
this is definitely a watch it, man. There's been some mid stuff out this year, but this was
is a pleasure.
series wise. I think this is probably I don't know what. No, I've seen some other things. This is definitely up there for like series.
And this
of
is a
the
limited
year so
series.
far.
You know, it ain't coming back. No.
Yeah.